received a question from an analyst who was trying to make sense of a large cell tower dump and wasn't sure how best to visualize it in I2. It's a good question and a common one. What's going on, analysts? Welcome to this tutorial on working with cell tower dumps in I2 Analyst Notebook. Firstly, when working with this type of data, the first thing to consider is how you want your link chart to appear. What visualization elements are going to make it easier for you to analyze? You have to ask yourself, what is the investigative or analytical question? What am I trying to answer? In cases I've been involved in, the inquiry is typically which cell phones are pinging off this set of cell towers at a specific range of time, which cell phones were pinging off tower set 1 during a certain period, and also pinging off tower set 2 during another period. The investigators are ultimately looking to establish opportunity. Were my suspects in a specific area during the time of the offense? Unlike standard call detail records that are typically structured as entity A communicating with entity B, a cell tower dump gives you a broader picture, often involving hundreds or even thousands of phones connecting to one or more towers. In most cases, the cell towers become the central points in your chart. Each record shows a phone connecting to a tower, either sending or receiving a signal. With that many connections, it's easy for your chart to appear chaotic, and it can get overwhelming fast. That's why it's important to plan things out and establish how we anticipate our end product to appear. For instance, we might want to use blue arrows to represent outgoing communications and red arrows for incoming communications from a cellular device to convey the story. In this video, I'll show you how to set up your import specification and visualize your data in I2 Analyst Notebook in a way that, in my opinion, makes your analysis clearer and more useful. Let's dive in.
Before we jump into building the chart, let's first take a look at what's in our data. We've got the date and time for each call, how long the call lasted, and of course, the phone numbers involved, both who placed the call and who received it. For both the caller and the receiver, we also have info on which cell tower they hit first and which tower they were connected to last. And if a call got forwarded, we've got that forwarding number too. Now that we know what we've got, let's figure out how we want to map this out visually. Here's what I'm aiming for. I want to show the towers each phone connects to, as well as the actual phone-to-phone connections. Outgoing calls will be shown with red arrows, calls received will be shown with green arrows, forwarded calls will be shown with blue arrows, and on the tower links, we'll mark whether it's the first or last tower involved using F or L as labels. By building it this way, we'll be able to clearly see who called who, which towers were involved, and whether calls were forwarded.
All right, let's open up our blank chart in I2 Analyst Notebook. We're going to start by importing our first data file. Go to the Home ribbon, click Import, and select Import from File. Navigate to your data file, select it, and click Open. In this screen, select your worksheet at the top and click. That opens up the import wizard. From here, we'll go step by step. In the Select Rows section, we just need to tell the system where to extract the row headings from. Click Extract Columns from row 1, then hit Next. On the column Action screen, this is where you can transform your data or clean up unwanted characters. In our case, the data is already pretty clean, so we're just going to click Next again. We need to pick the design schema. For this build, we're creating a custom layout. Select that option and click Next. We're now at the Assigned Column screen where we design our layout. Click the Maximize icon in the top right corner to give yourself enough space to work. I'll bring up our design concept here as a reference. Looking at our chart, we've got 4 cell sites and 3 phones. So let's start by laying out our entities. Click Add New Entity and start placing your icons, 7 in total. You'll want 1 in each corner for the cell sites and 3 phones in the middle. Let's assign the correct representations. Select the four corner icons. On the right side properties, click Entity and start typing telephone. When you see telephone mast, select it. Those are our cell towers. Next, select the remaining three icons. These will be our phones. In properties, type mobile, select mobile phone, and you're good. Now let's build the links between the entities. Click Add New Link and start drawing your links. From the calling phone, left phone, to the first cell tower, top left. From the calling phone to the last cell tower, bottom left. From the calling phone to the called phone, right phone. From the called phone to its first cell tower, top right. From the called phone to its last cell tower, bottom right. And finally, link the called phone to the forwarded phone, bottom center. Next, let's format these links. Select all 6 main links. In the properties, go to width, click the ellipses, and select 3 points to thicken the links. Now for the colors, select the 2 links on the left, calling phone to its cell towers. Under type, select red. Select the 2 links on the right, called phone to its cell towers. Set these as green. Select the link from the called phone to the forwarded phone. Set that one as blue. Now let's label the tower links. For the top 2 tower links, both red and green, select each one, go to label, and type F for first site. For the bottom 2 tower links, select each one, go to label, and type L for last site. We won't label the blue forwarded link. That already indicates call forwarding. We'll now attach the date, time, and transaction count. Select all 5 main links. Leave out the blue forwarded link. Drag the date field from your data and drop it into the date property, and do the same for time. For the link between the 2 phones, the black link will display call volume. Select the black link, go to label, click the ellipses, select number of occurrences, and click OK. Still on this link, go to attributes, click new, and create an attribute called duration. Set the type to number, then drag the call duration field into the value box. Now we're going to drag our data into place. Drag calling number to the left phone. Drag called number to the right phone. Drag first site A to the top left cell tower. Drag last site A to the bottom left tower. Drag forwarded number to the bottom phone. Drag first site B to the top. Drag last site B to the bottom right tower. Click Next. You may notice yellow warning triangles. These usually indicate a date format issue, not missing data. To fix this, scroll down to the date format options, select the format, month, no leading 0, day, no leading 0, year, 2 digits, and include the time. Once those warnings disappear, you're good to go. Save the specification, give it a meaningful name, and click Next. You can go ahead and fill in the specifics of this import specification. If the specification is specific to this case, go ahead and complete the details. In the category field, you can optionally add some keywords or case numbers. You can also create a custom field for occurrence number, enter your case number, and click Save. Then click Import, Add to Chart, and Close. Finally, to organize the layout, go to the Arrange ribbon and click Compact Peacock. In this tutorial, we have another cell tower dump file that we can import. So let's bring in the second file. When you open it, you'll see that I2 recognizes your previous import specification. In this case, MachBell01. This makes it a real-time saver. We don't have to repeat that process. Select that import specification and click Next. The system will automatically map and import the data into your current chart. Again, go to the Arrange ribbon, click Compact Peacock, and your chart is fully updated. And that's it. Your link chart is now completed. If you have more cell tower data, simply lather, rinse, repeat. There you go. That's how to visualize your cell tower dumps in I2 Analyst Notebook. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can use the histograms feature to determine which cell phones were pinging off specific cell sites during a specific time range, or which cell phones were pinging off cell site 1 during a certain period, and also pinging off cell site 2 during another period.
Thanks for checking out this episode from the All About Analysis channel. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like, hit subscribe, click that bell, and don't forget to share this video. See you next time.